Hey everyone, Pastor Brad here from New Covenant United Church of Christ in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Snowy day here in Williamsport as I'm recording this. Hope you're warm and doing well this Advent season. This is for this children's message. This message for all ages is for the third Sunday of Advent. We're going to be taking a look at Luke chapter 1, verses 47 to 55, often known as Mary's Magnificat or Mary's Song of Praise, and it is for Sunday, December 14th, 2025. Thanks so much for joining me. If you haven't done so already, please like, follow, subscribe, not only this YouTube channel, but also our New Covenant UCC Facebook page. If you're able to and want to help fund our ministries, both virtual and in person, you can do so by going to our website, newcovenantucc.org. Clicking on the donate button takes you right to our PayPal account for virtual donations. And if you have a game that you'd like me to use for one of these messages for all ages, one of these children's story times, please stick it in the comments section. Let me know, and we'll try to incorporate your game idea into one of these messages for all ages. So this week for our children's story time, what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to show you some pictures, and you try to tell me which Christmas carol is represented by the picture. We're going to start with a real easy one. Here's the first picture. Which Christmas carol does this one represent? I know, you got it. Silent Night. The knight in shining armor, saying, "Be silent." Silent Night. All right, here we go. This one gets a little harder. They get a little more difficult. Here we go. Here's the next one. What do we have here? What do we have here? What do you think? Any guesses? 12 Days of Christmas. On the calendar, we have the 25th, 12 days of Christmas. I told you they're going to get a little harder. I'm going to pause after I show you the picture of each one so that you have a chance to guess. 12 Days of Christmas. The 25th is on there 12 times. Here we go. Here's another one. Here's our next one. What do you see this one? What is this picture? Which Christmas carol does this picture represent? If you said the first Noel, you are correct. The first letter missing is an L. There's no L. The first letter that's missing, there's no L. First Noel. All right, I got two more. Here's our next one. What do you see in this picture? Excuse me. What Christmas carol does this picture represent? If you said, "Oh, little town of Bethlehem," you're correct. Look at how small the town is. Look at how little the town is. The little town of Bethlehem. All right, here we go. Which Christmas carol is this one represent? This one's a little harder. What Christmas carol does this picture represent? If you said, "What child is this?" you are correct. We have the child in the bassinet, in the basket, in the crib, and there's no name. What child is this? So Silent Night, 12 Days of Christmas, Noel, what child is this? And "Oh, little town of Bethlehem." Those were the carols that those pictures represented. We read in the scriptures this week that after the angel tells Mary that she's going to be the mother of Jesus, we read in the scriptures that she is so happy about this news that she sings a song of praise. She sings a joyous song praising God. This is the third Sunday of Advent. This is the week that we light the pink Advent candle. The pink Advent candle represents joy. It represents happiness. We are awaiting the celebration of Jesus' birth. That makes us joyful. That makes us happy. Also, we're getting close to Christmas. Our waiting is almost over. It's almost time to celebrate. Our wait is almost over. The pink reminds us that we're getting close. We're getting close to our celebration of Christmas. We're getting close to the time to celebrate with joy and happiness. Our wait is almost over. And so this week, we're reminded of Mary's joy. We're reminded of Mary's song of joy. We're reminded of Mary singing her song of joy. Just as we sing Christmas carols, Mary sang a song of joy. And we're reminded this week of Mary's song of joy. And just like Mary, we too should be filled with joy as we continue to wait with anticipation and expectation for the birth that is coming soon. May it be so. Thanks be to God. Amen. Thank you so very much for joining me for this week's edition of Children's Story Time. Please join me each and every week for another edition of Children's Story Time, and check out all of our in-person and virtual ministries at New Covenant United Church of Christ in Williamsport, PA. Pastor Brad signing off. See you next week. Peace, blessings, love, and prayers, everybody. Bye-bye.